Welcome to Fudge Films presents the greatest podcast on Earth. Today's episode, A Return to Form.
Hey folks, welcome to the Fudge Films presents the greatest podcast on Earth. Clayton, are you ready for a gosh dang good podcast?
Yeah, I'm ready. After this shit show that was last week, we're gonna hopefully reset the rudder here.
Yeah.
And in doing so, I wanna get this out. I wanna inform everyone right now so that you have the right mental image.
Yeah.
I just got out of the shower. I'm fresh out of the shower. I have a towel on. I want you to keep that in mind this entire episode.
What is the opening?
That's no meme. I just want everyone to be aware so that when they think of my voice, I'm sitting here in a towel.
Right. Well, now I feel really... I was going to apologize for the last episode, but now I feel really weird doing that. I feel like I should start apologizing for this one. We're already, heading down the tracks of the last one.
I don't know what there is to feel weird about it.
Well...
Is there, an issue?
You know how it went last time. This is charted territory. We've been down this path before.
I don't have my webcam on this time, okay? I don't have my webcam on.
Okay. All right, let me just say, folks, if you didn't catch the last episode 14, it was not up to our standards, both quality and morality-wise. Some things were said, some things we got a little raucous, we got a little rowdy. Some things were said, some things were done. We're not going to go into it. Just, if you were offended by it, if you were hurt by it, we deeply apologize.
I'm going to stop you right there. Hang on, I'm going to stop you right there. You talk shit about Interstellar. I think we're going to get into that.
All right, well... Listen, I was so drunk on Everclear last time, I don't remember talking about Interstellar at all.
I don't appreciate your tone of voice.
Okay.
Not at all.
Well, if we have done anything to hurt or offend anyone, that legitimately, I know it sounds like we're doing a bit right now, but Fudge Film's goal is to create comedy, funnier comedy in a safer world, and I don't feel like last episode accomplished either of those. And while some funny things were said, and that's why we didn't kill Bosch the episode, but it just wasn't up to our standards, so we apologize. Clayton, say you're sorry.
I am sorry that the episode did not live up to your standards.
Well, it was shit.
I don't know. I thought you getting absolutely shit faced it made me laugh. We had to when we canceled early.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a break, right? We had to break it in two because you fucking vomited, projectile vomiting.
Okay. Yes, I projectile vomited 10 minutes into the podcast. Okay.
That was pretty funny. I don't think there's anything controversial about that one.
No, there was nothing offensive about that, other than the smell and the fact that I spent the next 45 minutes muttering, "I'm sorry" to myself while trying to clean it up. That was not fun. But then we came back and we finished it out, and it I don't know, it still wasn't good.
Oh.
Sorry if I'm offending you, Clayton. We talked about this.
Because I did a 10-minute monologue at the end of that episode.
Yeah, I know.
That wasn't good.
I'm gonna bite my tongue because that was the segment that we received the most amount of complaints about. But I don't know if I should go into it, but the things you said about indigenous people was beyond fucked. And I think we should just move on.
Okay, we won't bring Canada into it anymore.
Well,
fine, whatever.
Okay. Hey, it's Fudge Films presents the greatest podcast on earth. We've had a hell of a week. We've had a hell of a lot of fun since the last one. Apologies again for the last one. Let's talk about something new. Let's forget about the old. Let's ring in the new. Clayton, what have you been playing this week, buddy?
So this week, I started. This is a completely new game that I've started playing. I started playing Phantasy Star Online 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I posted a cool picture in the Discord. So if y'all want to check that out, you can go ahead, bring it up on screen or whatever.
This is an audio pod. We talked about this last time. This is an audio podcast. I can't bring an image up to them. Okay, well I'll narrate it. So I did this cool mission last night in this game, this like weeb game, where I'm a little anime character with a cowboy hat, and I have shoot gun, and you have to go and shoot the battleship, the Yamato battleship, and it hovers and flies and has laser guns, and then you get in a mech suit, and you have to chase down the battleship. Okay.
It's a real weird game.
Is it good? Like, is it worth playing?
Every time I launch that game, I have to ask myself, am I having fun? The first 5 hours, I can say confidently, no. Okay. I'm not really feeling this. But then once it actually gets kind of difficult, it gets fun.
Okay. So
I'm also playing the most brain dead class you could use, because I'm a run and gun. You just have a rifle and you hold the shoot button, and that's it. You don't even stop when you're shooting. So I feel like if you play an actual difficult class, maybe it's more in the moment.
Okay. So you think it might just be too easy for you?
Yes.
Okay.
But there's no restrictions, so you can go up to 30 levels above the recommended and do missions there.
Jesus.
Yeah, so that game's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to convince everyone to download it.
How many people have you convinced to download it so far?
So far, 0, because I'm waiting for Jesse to get back.
I'm just glad that it came to America. There was, the thing's almost a decade old, and people have wanted it since it launched in Japan. So I'm just happy that it came to America.
Yeah, it could have come at a better time.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Well, I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Heavy quotations on enjoying, maybe?
Yeah, it's pretty... I don't know, it's loosely, very loosely. Okay.
That's kind of how I feel with Red Dead Online right now. We had a hoot and holler the first time we played. That's the most fun I've had with a game in a long time. And then I've been grinding to try and be able to unlock some kind of content, because you have to have 15 gold bars, which is the premium currency, to unlock any of the skill trees, any of the trade jobs. And I spent all yesterday. Well, first I had to fight with the game to get it to display on my 4K TV. And then when I finally got that after an hour, I spent the next literally 8 hours grinding in the game, doing daily quests, doing stranger missions, grinding gold, and I still don't have enough to buy a skill or a job.
Yeah, they built it in a way that you're not really supposed to grind. They want you to build up daily streaks,
Yeah.
which means getting on like once a day for like a month
Yeah. And
so that they can boost those numbers.
I think I've been playing for 8 days straight, and I'm already like running out of steam. I'm already like, I don't know how much longer I can do this. Like, it's already becoming too much of a time sink for me. So, I don't know, man. I want to do the rest of the story missions, but after that, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be hanging around that game. We'll see,
Yeah,
I guess.
you just wait till you get your rolls. Once you get your rolls,
Yeah.
you'll be like just barely satisfied.
I'm always barely satisfied.
Yeah, ain't that the truth,
Yeah.
brother?
Well, yeah, so I grinded all day yesterday and just had like, I didn't hate it, but I realized I was doing exactly what I did with the single player by the end of it, which is just like going through the motions. I was not invested in anything I was doing. I would set a waypoint, tell my horse to go, and then I would just sit on Twitter for like half an hour. And then my horse would get to where it needed to be. I would do the thing, and then I'd set the next waypoint and ride my horse there. Like,
Yeah, at that point, you ain't even playing the game.
no. If anything, I spent 8 hours on Twitter yesterday. Like, it, I think I said it to you, or I said it to Jesse or something. If Red Dead 2 is like a 10 out of 10, the single player is like a 10 out of 10 in my book. Online is like a 7 out of 10, where I don't hate it, and I've had a lot of fun with it, but God, is it kind of terrible.
Well, maybe after you get bored of that, you can give PSO2 a try.
Something tells me that's not happening. Is it Phantasy Star Online 2? Is it free to play now?
Yes.
On what? Where do I even download it?
It's on Steam.
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know if it was, because I knew it was like exclusive to Xbox console wise. I didn't know if you were doing like Game Pass or something to play it.
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just get it right off of Steam. It has its own launcher that looks like it was made in 2005.
Well, at least, they're tapping into that original Phantasy Star Online nostalgia.
Gee, I was hoping I was going to get some nostalgia. I think the only thing that has me going in that game is because of the fond memories I have from the first one.
Yeah. That's fair. I know a lot of people who, like, don't even know about Phantasy Star as a series, but played the original Phantasy Star Online.
It was pretty good. It was on GameCube. It was on a pretty accessible system.
Mm-hmm. It was a good game. It's a great game. It's just weird to me that, like, I know people who have played Phantasy Star Online, but, like, didn't even know Phantasy Star was a series outside of that. Like,
yeah, are there other games?
Yeah. Yeah. It was a top-down JRPG, like it was Sega's answer to Final Fantasy, essentially.
Oh, I never played any Final Fantasy.
Wow. If you like Phantasy Star Online 2, you should play Final Fantasy 14.
I've seen people play that, but that one's like even more MMO focused,
Yeah.
Gee.
That game's really in depth in a cool way, but in a way that, like, whenever I see high level play, I like want to turn my computer off and never come back. Like, it's like WoW, where they've got like 17 tabs of hotkeys and they know exactly what to hit frame perfect. And it's like, I will never get to that point, because I play MMOs just to have a cool horse and talk to people. That's the only reason I play MMOs. So like,
Oh, one of the draws for PSO2 for me is that it is built for controller, so I can just
oh
I could just sit back and vibe and not have to break my back using my keyboard with my terrible posture.
yeah. Well, at least you're not sitting on. Wasn't there a point where you were sitting on like a stool or like a? Were you sitting on a milk crate at some point or a box or something?
I was using a little camping stool
Yeah, that's right.
that broke, and I stacked like five like throw pillows on it,
Yeah.
and it was extremely uncomfortable, and there was no back support.
How much damage do you think that did to your back?
Yes.
Yeah. But now you got like an elite gamer chair, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Tell you what, this chair, it's got a lot of holes in it, so it's aerated, so it helps me dry off faster, which is really useful because let me remind you, I'm sitting
No,
here
let's not.
completely nude.
Let's okay. Um
He told me to stop this bit after last episode.
yeah, I think we had a long conversation about this bit after last time.
Sorry,
And
actually, let me correct myself. Not a bit. Completely not a bit. I'm genuinely sitting here. I'll send you a picture. I'm going to send you a picture. Hang on. I'm sending you a picture right now.
No.
I'm literally opening up the camera app on my phone.
That's a picture of his cock. He has absolutely sent me a picture, but it's only like the tip of his cock. He really sent me a picture of his dickhead. This is the worst. Okay, we're gonna. I'll edit that out or something.
Edit it in? You're gonna edit it in.
I'm gonna
That's
edit
what you're gonna
that
do.
out.
You're gonna put it up on screen for all the listeners.
This isn't making it into the actual podcast. We're gonna cut after we get done talking about your chair, and then I'm gonna come back in at some point because I know you think this is funny, but this is fucked up. And after last time, you're going entirely too far with this. After last time.
Hey, let's not forget I am HR. Okay.
That's a joke. I
Am I being demoted?
We're just not gonna. I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna fight you about it. We're just gonna. I'm gonna keep up this cheery attitude that I'm trying to keep on, and we're gonna just come back to the podcast now.
Hey, so Risk of Rain 2, that came out.
That did, yeah.
That was pretty cool.
So has there been a big like a surge of content in it? Because you and I played like more than a year ago. Whenever it like first came out.
Yeah, when it was its first early access. Yeah, there's like a lot. There's a lot of even just this 1.0 update added some pretty substantial stuff. Another like level or two, and also they added an actual ending to the game.
Okay.
It's a final boss fight.
That's good.
Pretty difficult. I have not beaten the final boss yet. Full disclosure, I've had, let's see, past 2 weeks I have it's not listing anywhere. I don't know, I have maybe like 5, 6, 7 hours past 2 weeks. Have not beaten the final boss yet. He's really hard. He has 4 phases. Spoilers.
Ooh. Spoilers. Yeah, we should really properly spoiler tag after last time. So I'll like throw something in the description that says spoilers.
Dude, it's been like how long since the Star Wars episode came out? The movie?
Like less than a year. But it was less about that. It was fine whenever we spoiled that. It's that you literally spoiled the the ending to the new season of the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, and people were really pissed off about that.
Okay, that was my bad.
Yeah.
My bad. Watch it when it comes out. I don't know what to tell you.
Well,
You know
yeah.
damn well as soon as The Boys comes out, season 2 of The Boys,
Yeah.
all over that. That's gonna be like the main talking point for the podcast.
Yeah. I'm definitely with you on that one. Speaking of, have you seen anything from DC Fandom?
No.
So that DC held a day-long event on Saturday where they revealed, here's trailers for the new movies and the new games and everything. And I watched the majority of it. I at least watched all the trailers and reveals. And they've done it. I'm back sucking DC cock again. I thought I was done. Every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in. And so,
Well, what'd they do?
Just here's trailer for Gotham Knights, which is a 4-player WB Montreal game that's like the Arkham combat system, but as an more RPG elements.
That sounds. Oh, dude, it's like what's that X-Men game that I always bring up? X-Men, the thing from the GameCube.
Yeah, isn't it? Is it X-Men Legends?
Maybe. Is it like that? Is it top down or is it like
no? So it's
fine. Okay, whatever. It's 4-player co-op. That sounds great.
It's 2-player co-op.
2-player?
Yeah. Did I say 4-player?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you didn't say co-op. You said 4-player.
Oh, it's because there's 4 characters, but it is you can play the whole game in 2-player co-op.
All right, I'm not interested.
Okay. Well, then you might be interested in the other game trailer, which was Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, which is developed by Rocksteady, who made the Arkham games. And it is a 4-player co-op, open-world third-person shooter. And that trailer was really solid. And, I have no interest in a third-person shooter, but I'm going to play that. And this is what I'm saying.
Let's play Gears 4.
No. But then they showed the trailer for they showed those 2 trailers, and I was very excited about it. They showed off a trailer video package about The Suicide Squad, which is the new movie, which is a soft reboot of Suicide Squad. But it's directed by James Gunn, who did the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. And that looked good. And it's like, DC, what the fuck are we doing? Stop, dude. I'm into this. And if you don't know, dear listener, I am a big DC fanboy for the comics. I've hated the movies. I've been incredibly critical of the DC EU. And
so you were saying last week. Saying some real choice things about some certain characters from last week.
You're gonna have to refresh me on which character I was saying things about.
I don't think I'm gonna bring that up.
I know that I said that that I found Joss Whedon's Justice League movie not that bad. I know that I said that, which I deeply regret.
Is that a bold take?
Yeah, that is, and I deeply regret it. That is not how I feel. Again, I had drank half a bottle of Everclear before we recorded last time. My apologies. But this new Suicide Squad looks good. And then they dropped the trailer for The Batman, which is the new movie where Robert Pattinson plays Batman. And, dude, it looks good. It looks really good.
Yeah, when are we gonna bring back Christian Bale's Batman though?
We don't need to. I
That
don't
was my
think.
favorite Batman.
Well, um,
I had so much on a complete tangent here. I had so much fun watching that. I watched the Dark Knight trilogy at work,
yeah,
and I just went fucking ballistic, like imitating his voice.
yeah,
He was he's the real edgy Batman, right?
yeah.
Where is she? That one.
Rachel.
That's so much fun. Just fucking losing my mind at work watching those movies.
Well, I made my opinion on those movies clear last time, so I don't think I should talk about it again because people were not happy with my opinion. But
You're pretty vitriol.
yeah, um, and again, hey, more power to you if you like those movies. Anyway, so this new trailer for the Batman was really good, and most of the stuff they showed off on Saturday was really good and made me really excited to be a DC fan. And then I went, uh-oh, I'm excited to be a DC fan again. Uh-oh. And so I spent today getting caught up on Batman comics and Superman comics, and I'm in. I'm in again. It's a 2 year. I'm in for 2 years and then I'm out for like 4 years and then I'm back in for 2 years. So I don't know, man.
Yeah,
But
I'd probably be more interested in comics if they weren't so gosh darn expensive.
yeah, they can be. Your best bang for your buck is buying the graphic novels, buying the trade paperbacks. Like figuring out what you want to read, what character you want to read, and then buying a trade paperback of it because they're like, 20 $25 depending on the size instead of buying the $4. Well, no, what are comics up to now? Like $5-6 an issue, maybe. So
Shit,
that's
that is kind of expensive.
yeah.
That adds up fast. It's like Pokemon cards.
Yeah, just you know, actual like worth to them. There's actual artistic merit in comic books.
I like the drawings on the Pokemon cards.
They're good drawings, but like I'm not gonna sit there and I'm not gonna spend as much time with a pack of Pokemon cards as I am reading Tom King's Mr. Miracle. Like there's just different levels of investment there.
That's fair. I could get more entertainment value out of a Pokemon card than a comic book. I set up like my own little battles
Yeah.
with like hundreds of my cards,
Mm.
and doing like little like cowboys and Indian style toy fights.
See, I
It was
had
always
yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
yeah. It was always Gardevoir that came on top. She was my Gardevoir is like the OG.
Okay. Maybe we don't talk about Gardevoir after last time.
All right, we'll talk Gardevoir or whatever. I don't know. He's pretty cool, I guess.
I
Except I never used him. I stopped getting cards after Gen 3.
I went until about Gen 4. My brother and I we used to have binders full of Pokemon cards, and we used to whenever we'd go to the county fair, there'd be someone selling Pokemon cards there, and we would spend like our grandparents would give us like $20, be like, "Yeah, go do what you want with this," and we would just go and buy Pokemon cards, and then our grandparents would be furious at us. But I gave him all my Pokemon cards whenever I like got out. I got out of Pokemon like after Soul Silver and Heart Gold. I was just like, well, it wasn't like, oh, okay, I like those games. I'm done. It was I hated Gen 5. I hated Gen 5 a lot. And so I was done and I gave him all my Pokemon cards and everything. And I don't know where those cards are now. I don't know if he still has those or not.
Oh, that's pretty monkish, dude. I hope he still has them.
Eh, I mean, they're his to do what he wants with them, so
You could sell them for like profit.
he could. I don't know why he would, but he could.
For profit.
I don't think there's much profit in Pokemon cards from Gen 3.
That's unfortunate.
I think if you've got like a shiny holographic Charizard mint condition, there's some money in that. But a regular Manphy card, probably not much.
What if you got like the limited edition art style for it?
Well, yeah, then there'd be money in that. But these were all like a deck of just common Ralts cards. Like, who cares?
You know what? Speaking of rare cards, I have these in Yu-Gi-Oh! I have these bootleg god cards, which I don't know if you know what those are, but they're like super. No. They're not even like real cards. They're like better than Exodia or something. Their stats are all just like X's or something. I don't even remember if the actual cards are like that, but I have like bootleg cards that are not even the same material.
Yeah.
They're not like paper, but there's just something off about them.
See, okay, with Pokemon cards, I know we had a couple bootleg Pokemon cards because, yeah, they had a different texture to them. And it's like, I don't think that was real. But the real joke was that we would occasionally like play the card game, and we had these Pokemon the movie cards that weren't actual like Pokemon cards. They were like, on the front of them would be like a piece of like a puzzle, and then on the back of them would be like a picture of a Pokemon, and it'd be like, this one's Meryl. We had like a whole bunch of those, and they for Pokemon the first movie. And we would use those in, like, we would play against, like, the neighbors and use those. And the neighbors would be like, oh, that's not a Pokemon card. And we'd be like, there's a Pokemon on it. I won many a game because we had one that had, what's the Pokemon? The blue, like, mouse.
Azumarill?
Yeah, Meryl. You're thinking that this was the...
It was just I think I'm thinking of the evolution of it.
Yeah. So it was before Meryl had a name in the West. Because Meryl showed up in the first movie. And like some of the Gen 2 Pokemon showed up in the first movie to like tease like, oh, more Pokemon are coming. But their names weren't said, but they got put on these cards. And so Meryl's on this card, and the name of Meryl on the card was Peekaboo. Because that's what they had to come up with. And so I had this card with Peekaboo, and I would play this Peekaboo card, and the neighbors would be like, that's a Meryl card. And be like, no, this is an exclusive rare Meryl. This is Peekaboo. And I would be like, yeah, his stats are so high they didn't even put it on the card. I was kind of a really shitty kid.
I would probably have detested playing with you.
Yeah. I also, the greatest jape I ever pulled, the greatest bit of my life was playing, not the card, but playing Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green with my brother. And he had a better team. He knew what he was doing. I was like 8 years old. And so he would destroy me every single time we'd play. And then one time I told him like, oh, what if we do the rules are a loser wins? And he was like, oh, okay. So he started attacking his own Pokemon and like just lost. The thing is, okay, so with those rules he won, but on his like trainer log, his like player log, it now said like wins like 400, losses 1. And that was the greatest jape I ever pulled. I was so proud of myself on that one, and then we never battled in Pokemon again after that.
That was pretty mega brain.
Throwing away your personal relationships is worth it if you can get a W out of it. So,
coming back to cards from movies for a second.
Mm-hmm.
I have a real cool. I got a Suicune card from one of the movies.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I kept it in my wallet as like a lucky charm for some time. So if any of you guys wants like a heavily damaged Suicune,
yeah,
exclusive from the Pokemon movie. I don't know which one, but
Suicune would have been probably the third movie.
All right, so we'll do that one. I got the Suicune card. I'll even hear Suicune card.
Hey,
from the movie.
I just realized, after last time, we probably shouldn't offer to give out things because, I supposedly owe a lot of people, a lot of free Fudge Films t-shirts, and you didn't stop me on that, so maybe it's best if we don't give out free things.
Oh, it sounds like your problem.
You're right.
Free? Hang on. No, this is not for free.
Oh, wait, you're selling this card?
Yeah, I'm selling this card.
All right. I'll let it go then. I'll let it slide. Also, you're not getting free t-shirts for me. I just want to make that clear. I don't care what I said on the last podcast. I don't have that kind of money.
Well, I already clipped it, so... I clipped it on my personal channel.
What do you mean your personal channel?
I mean, I stream our podcasts and I clipped it.
Oh, you stream these without telling me?
No.
Okay. This is a bit, right?
Well, I told you last time, but you're too wasted, so I guess.
This is a bit, right?
Is me wearing a towel a bit, chat?
It's not. I've seen the head of your conch today, so...
Anyway, eBay says this card's listed for like $22, so...
Yeah.
So mine's probably worth like 3 times as much.
Yeah, bidding starts at $73. No one's bidding on it, so I don't know what you want to do.
We'll wait.
Okay.
Anything?
No one's bidding on it still.
Okay, I'm taking it down. It's over. Offer's over. Sorry, guys.
Missed your chance, listener.
If you really want it that bad, DM me.
Yeah. You're going to get a bunch of DMs from people like, yeah, can I get that card, though?
God, I hope so. The card isn't... I don't even know where it is anymore, because I think it's up on one of my shelves. I took it out of my wallet because it got so busted up. So it's in terrible condition, and I feel bad about that because it is a pretty cool card.
Right.
But if you want to like take it and restore it, and then give it back, and then I'll sell it, like that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Or I'll even like hang it up on my wall with like a nail. I'll nail it. I'll nail it to the wall.
Yeah, if you want to take it and restore it at money out of your own pocket, then give it back to me and I'll hammer it into my wall.
It makes me so sad that younger me took all these cool posters, all 2 of them that I have. These cool posters I got from games and just took awful care of them.
Yeah.
I have this nice Halo 3 poster artwork that came with the game, and there's 2 like tacks, like the wall tacks stuck in it. Other than that, I mean, it's in fine condition, but it just makes me sad. My Pokemon, I have a Pokemon mystery dungeon Uh, I think that's the first one. Man, that was a good game. Hey, when's Pokemon
Yeah.
Mystery Dungeon coming back?
They just put a new one out, I think. Or
Is
there's a
it
new
good?
one coming. Something like that.
Oh, cool.
I think there's a new one coming to Switch.
Okay, well, I don't really play Nintendo games.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We know. After last week, we know.
God, what a shit show, dude.
Yeah, you said, I don't know if we should go into this. You said a lot of, like, really hurtful shit about people who play Nintendo games last time.
I also said those same things about people that read comic books.
Very similar tirades, I must say.
That was just no holds barred last time, dude. I
It,
don't know.
last time got listen, if we're talking more openly about it, last time got really bad on both our ends. Like, you got progressively more and more antagonistic towards people who just enjoy things, and then I got progressively more and more defensive, defending things that I personally hate. You and I like switched roles last time. That was like bad. But you know, I don't have anything I need to apologize for, so.
Here's my apology right there.
Jesus, dude. Nothing but highbrow commentary on this podcast. Well, I'm trying to think what else I wanted to talk to you about this time.
I need to put on some fucking pants. Is what I want to do.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you fucking do.
Well, now I won't. So I hope you're happy.
Alright, I'm gonna cut this part out. Put on some fucking pants, alright? You sent me a picture of your cock, and quite frankly, it's a really nice cock, and I did like that picture, but while we're live, right? While we're doing a show like this, don't send me a fucking picture of your cock. Put on some pants. Don't laugh. This isn't a joke. This is so you do this thing where you laugh. I get mad, you laugh, and then I start smiling, and it makes me sound inauthentic. I'm pissed, but I can't help but not smile. Like, I have to smile when you laugh.
I'm not gonna stop doing that bit.
All right, and we're gonna come back in 3, 2, 1. So, something I did want to talk to you about was I don't know, man. I really have nothing to say this time. I think I had something to say, but now I'm so worked up. We talked too much about last time. My mind's just stuck on that.
Well, I got something. I got something to fill the air here.
Yeah.
Halo 3 weekly playlist rotated in. They brought back, you remember Rocket Hogs?
Yeah.
They brought back Rocket Hogs for the week.
That's cool.
Multi-team Rocket Hogs. So by the time this podcast is out, you guys might be able to catch it.
Just barely.
Barely.
Well, that's cool. I'm glad that they're like trying to do stuff like that for Master Chief Collection and Halo 3. Like, they're trying to make it worth consistently playing or consistently checking in to play.
Yeah, they fucking better be.
Did you see Halo Infinite got delayed?
Yes. Yeah.
This is old
that was a
news.
while ago, right?
Yeah.
That was a little couple weeks.
But like, what is the sex box gonna launch with now? Like, I feel like that was their big thing for launch, and now I don't really know if they have anything.
Yeah, that was their big thing. So I don't know. They just kind of they're going. They I think they accept that they've like lost the console stuff.
Yeah.
So they're just going with like interplay, which I'm fine with.
Yeah, I would rather the game come out and be good, but It's shocking to me. I don't know what Microsoft's doing over there, but truth be told, I don't know what they're doing 90% of the time anyway. So, but yeah, rest in peace, Halo. Sad day.
I'm still waiting for my friends to finish the goddamn campaign with me. I just want to play campaign and co-op.
Well, you're gonna have to talk to them about that. I'm not involved in that.
They hate me.
They hate you. I can confirm.
I don't know. Let me look through my Steam. Oh, yeah, there's nothing else going on this week. I watched There Will Be Blood. That was a good movie. That was cool.
You know why there's nothing going on?
Why?
Because there's nothing going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
Everything's just, unless we want to talk about, we haven't said anything about the world as large in this one, because last time we went very off the rails with it and probably got ourselves on several NSA watch lists. But
it was pretty crazy how quickly one of us, not going to say who, one of us proved the horseshoe curve or whatever.
Wow. Yeah, one of us did do that. You're not wrong. And one of us has yet to apologize for doing that. Anyway, so unless we want to talk about the world at large, which I'd really prefer not to, because I want this podcast to seem timeless, then there really is not that much to talk about, because everything's at a standstill. Other than Tenet is coming to theaters.
Is it good?
I mean, it's the new Christopher Nolan movie, and I've heard it's pretty good.
Oh, cool.
But theaters are opening back up, and now, like, Tenet is coming to theaters. Have you heard the tale of New Mutants?
No, what does that mean?
New Mutants is a X-Men spin-off movie that was made while Fox was still a thing, then was made, and then the release on that got delayed, and then Disney bought Fox, delayed the release even more. Then the pandemic happened, it got delayed even more. Now they're just dumping it in theaters. It's coming out like this week.
That's gonna be a great movie.
Yeah, yeah. It was made like 2 years ago.
It's been in development for however many years.
It was
quality.
It was a slow cook. Now it's gonna be juicier than ever. How
long do you think it took Scorsese to make The Irishman?
A long time, but the thing is when he finished it, it went out. This movie's been done, and it's like it sat in the microwave waiting for release. Like
That's a lot of rendering. That's a lot of rendering that it must have gone through. Is going through.
Well, it's coming out this week.
They're just rushing it out on flash drives now.
I got an email from AMC Theaters that was like, our ticket price is 15 cents. New Mutants in theaters. And I was like, I'm not going to a theater right now. And then they went, ticket price is 15 cents. Ghostbusters.
That's so cheap.
Yeah, 15 cents to go see 1984's Ghostbusters, on a big theater screen. I know it's our responsibility. We talked a lot about responsibility as content creators last time. I know it's our responsibility to say don't stay inside, wear a mask. But like 15 cents to go see Ghostbusters on a big screen?
What an old movie. Why would I want to watch that?
Okay. All right.
I
Right,
could
I
watch
forgot.
that on like a CRT and get the same experience.
I forgot. If it came out before 1995, Clayton thinks, and I quote from last time, it is stupid fucking boomer shit.
I did say that.
Yeah.
I still believe that.
I am the complete opposite of that mindset. But, so, yeah, maybe go see it. I don't know.
Or you could see New Mutants.
Or you could go see you could be one of the dozen people who go see New Mutants.
Are you saying it's safe to go see New Mutants? Because if you're giving me the A-OK...
I'm not saying it's safe. I'm just saying...
Are you a doctor?
I'm not a doctor.
So why don't you stick in your field, content creator? I'm going to go see New Mutants.
Okay, I'm going to edit this out. That was incredibly disrespectful to me. That was... I'm trying to be very precise and direct with how I approach our audience and our listener base, and I'm trying to keep them safe. I'm trying to keep us from being canceled. Something you clearly give no fucks about.
I don't give a goddamn fuck
Listen,
about our goddamn listeners.
Yeah,
You think they're taking our advice?
it's become increasingly obvious that you don't give a fuck about our listeners. You know what? Fuck it. You're going to edit this week's episode. You're going to edit this week's podcast. You're going to edit. You're going to put it up. You're going to upload it. You're going to upload it.
I'm not recording.
You're in charge of this podcast now. I'll send you the files. It's yours now.
Uh-oh.
It's yours.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead. Give him a big finale, Clayton. You're the new captain of the podcast. Give him a big finale, and then you can edit this and upload it. Go ahead.
What if I just don't edit it?
I guess that'd be your prerogative.
I'm going to put it up as it is. All right? Whatever raw file you send me, I'm going to put it up on my channel.
That's your prerogative. You're in charge now.
Okay.
So go ahead. Give him a big finale. Show him what for. Show him what the show's going to be like under your control now. Go ahead.
Okay, hang on. Hello. I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but here I am to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll do fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting to the company that I'm supposed to...
Hey there, listener. Hey, that was just kind of a fun little bit that we decided to do. Clayton and I, we're not mad at each other. Clayton, are we mad at each other? Okay, now Clayton's trying to do a bit on my bit. Clayton, what I'm trying to do here is create I'm letting people know that this podcast was a bit, right? And we were doing this bit that we were getting angry at each other, and now it's fine. It's just a bit.
Yeah, I'm fine.
It's okay. See, you're not. I'm trying to do the Saturday Night Live show's over. Let's all come together and shake hands. Viewers, we're not mad at each other. That was a bit, legitimately. What wasn't a bit is that there does exist an episode 14, and a lot of disgusting things are said. Good night.
Well, that's all for now. Remember to subscribe and follow us on Twitter. And remember, peace and love.